forward, a 6'4" sophomore, number 13, Zane Caves. At forward, a 6'5" junior, number 14, DJ Hampton. And at forward, a 6'4" junior, number 15, CJ Yekinga. Head coach of the Indians is Brett Hessling. And now the starting lineup for the Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs. At guard, a 6'3" junior, number 1, Danny Loftus. At guard, a 6'2" sophomore, number 5, Cameron Mercer. At guard, a 6' senior, number 12, Makai Austin. At center, a 7' senior, number 14, Stephen Sisek. And at guard, a 6'2" senior, number 22, Stephen Brown. Head coach of the Bulldogs is Mike.
Hello and welcome to the second game in the main gym on day one of this 49th annual Jack Tosh Holiday Classic Tournament. We got the Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs against the Minooka Indians for this matchup. And Colin, what can you tell us a little bit about these two teams?
Well, Riverside Brookfield's a dominant force in this tournament. Great team, number 2 seed, I believe. And they're kind of centered around that guy you see in the middle right there, number 14, Stefan Sisic. Great player, 7-footer. Plays really well defense, way more active on defense this year. So, Riverside Brookfield's heavily favored, but hey, let's see if we can get a little upset action in here as we tip off.
And there it is, Sisic wins the jump ball for Riverside Brookfield. Murray's going to get this one over to Brown. Back to Murray. In the corner now, Riverside Brookfield won't fall. Minooka's going to grab the rebound. They're now trying to push it. DJ Hampton getting this one over to Ethan Martin. Hamilton trying to swing this ball over to the wing. DJ Hampton over to Martin.
Stagnant offense so far. Riverside Brookfield is clamping up on defense.
Here's Hamilton. He's driving in, left hand, hits the bottom of the backboard, now pushing his Riverside Brookfield. Here comes Makai Austin, and he knocks down the layup.
Very stagnant offense there from Minooka starting out. Riverside Brookfield, a presence there on defense.
St. Caves gets it over to Micah Hamilton. Caves over to Martin. Micah Hamilton trying to hit the backdoor cut. He finds his man, and there's an easy layup. 2 points for CJ Dekinga.
Great pass there by Hamilton up top. Bounce pass, inserting into the lane, and the finish there from number 13.
They're looking to feed Sisic in the paint, but that pass is just way too high for him. Hard to do when your guy's 7 foot, but you see it right there from Cameron Mercer. Just a little bit of a way wire pass.
It's a big target. You got to hit him. Let the big man cook.
Garvey now bringing it up for Minooka. DJ Hampton over to Caves. Caves is stuck in the down low, guarded by Sisic. This ball's gonna be passed back out to Hamilton. Hamilton trying to go to the basket, swatted away.
There he is.
No soup for you. Stefan Sisic with the block, and Stephen Brown, the incredible Euro step on the other side to get the 2 points.
And you see how that great defense by Sisic really sets up the offense as they advance the ball for the layup.
Shot won't fall, and Riverside Brookfield's gonna grab it. Stephen Brown now pushing it. He's going to get this one off to Danny Loftus, and Loftus another quick layup. Riverside Brookfield's really pushing it in transition.
Yeah, very fast-paced offense so far. I think they're looking to put this one away early.
Dekinga. Caves now. He's going to hit the tough shot.
Good bucket there from number 14, DJ Hampton. Great name. I love that name, DJ Hampton.
Very clean name.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's a steal here from Minooka. Caves now pushing the break. Trying to get it over to DJ Hampton in the corner. This is going to be last touch, though.
Yeah, a little
Austin.
no-look pass there. Looking to get a little flashy, but, the old textbook jump stop never hurt anybody, so.
Hampton basking it in. He gets to the caves. Hampton with the pump face, driving the basket now. Great hands there by number 5, Cameron Mercer. Brown's now trying to push it. He loses control of it and not being able to save that one. Makai Austin, last second attempt.
You know, so far this game's been a little sloppy, but you know, both teams are looking to get it, you know, under control here as there's 4:49 left in this first quarter.
Here's Taylor. Kay's passing it in. Layup is good. Minooka ties it up at 6 with the layup from Wes Owens. I think that was a line violation, was it?
Yeah, that
Stepped
is
over the line, I think.
Interesting call there. Refs usually don't look at that as it was just, you know, a routine inbounds pass, but hey.
No one around him, but
you know,
a little
I think
careless
Patrick
there.
Mahomes would argue that, you know, he can't make that call, but, you know, the rules are the rules, so I'm glad we don't have him here today.
Minooka pulling this one back out of Taylor. Taylor over to Owens. Owens working on Loftus. He's going to get this one over to Kinga. Pass is stolen. Danny Loftus, another steal, another fast break opportunity. He's going to miss this one, but he's going to be fouled by CJ Kenga.
Great defense from RB so far. A lot of steals, a lot of fast break opportunities. Really shows their dominance.
Danny Loftus being very active on the defensive side. 2 steals already for the 6'3" junior. He's going to get his chance here at the free throw line. First one's going to be a high bounce off the back of the rim, and it will fall in for him. Nice shooter's touch on that one. And the second one for Loftus will also find the bottom of the net. Retaking that lead 8-6. Riverside Brookfield in the lead with 4:15 left to go in the first quarter. Minooka trying to push something. Hampton over to Taylor. Taylor now driving. He's going to slip. There's going to be a 3-point attempt from Minooka. That won't fall again. Offensive rebound, though, for Hampton. Hampton to Taylor. Taylor will try his luck from deep. Also won't fall. DeKinga can't grab the rebound, and now Stephen Brown has it for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and this game and the past game, not a lot of, you know, high percentage shooting beyond the arc. Weren't many threes in that last game, so.
And there's Sitches, and he slams it down over to Kenga. Get out of the way, little boy. Steven Sitches looked to take down the whole backboard on that one.
That was vicious. He took one step. He didn't even really have to jump. He kind of just, you know, took a little hopper and slammed that puppy home, so.
And we're talking about this last game. It's not just a 7-footer out there. He's 235 pounds, so he's a big boy. He's got some muscle on him.
Got some girth to him.
We had to talk about that in the South Gym with Grant Sakanis last game of Andrew. 6'10", 275. Just an absolute giant
I
of a man.
walked in that gym and I saw him, and I was honestly a little intimidated. That dude, he looks like he should also be on the football field. I don't know if he did play football, but
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I think it's just basketball, but I mean.
Looks like a right tackle.
Exactly. Looks like an offensive lineman.
Oh, definitely. Speaking as an offensive lineman who doesn't look like an offensive lineman, doesn't always, you know, matter the size. It's more about the size of the fighting the dog, as they say.
Hampton, corner 3 now for Minooka. That one won't fall again. Offensive rebound, though, for Taylor. Taylor's fighting for it. It's going to be a jump ball tangled up with Stephen Brown. Ball will stay here and will go underneath the basket for Minooka.
Not many jump balls in high school basketball. I mean, more compared to the NBA, but, you know, I do the scoreboard for some of these, you know, third grade youth league teams, and, man, I'd say there's probably 10 jump balls a game, so, you know, that ball's just flying everywhere.
Never know where the ball is going in those Little League games.
Oh, yeah.
All over the place.
Yeah.
Is the drive. DJ Hampton, he's going to try his luck from deep. That one's long. Stephen Brown on the rebound, being pressured by Taylor.
Still nothing from deep from both teams, I believe.
Austin gets it over to Brown. Down low to Sisich. Sisich is going to go up with a baby hook. Can't get it to go. Rebound by DeKinga. DJ Hampton to the corner. Hampton guarded closely by Cameron Mercer. DeKinga driving on Brown. Kickbacks out. Oh, they're going to get Hampton for the traveling violation. He had Sisich beat. Moved the feet too early. Tried running without dribbling the basketball.
Yeah, you see that call a lot. Guys taking off too early before they let the ball out of their hands dribble, because they see something they like, they see an open lane, and they just forget to bounce the basketball. It happens to the best of them.
Makai Austin with the basketball over to Brown. Minooka in their 1-2-2 defense. Brown tip pass. Austin able to gather it though. Pass over to Mercer from deep. That one's short. Rebounded by Jaden Bowe.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the Tosh jitters, but both these games coming off to a slow start. We'll look to see some more vibrant offense in the second quarter.
And Loftus going with another one. Oh, I thought we had a lob attempt there off the backboard. Sitchich was ready for it, regardless if it was intentional or not.
Looked like he threw that puppy off the glass for an anticipation for Sisich to come, some like LeBron D. Wade thing, but didn't quite work out the way they wanted. But they gave him the shooting foul. What do you think that was a pass?
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I mean, Loftus looked a little bit out of control.
Yeah.
So I mean, definitely a possibility of it just being a regular shot.
Yeah.
Gone terrible, but Loftus knocks down the first one, and
with a guy like Sisich on your team, sometimes you just got to lob it up there and hope he's there.
Exactly.
Especially in transition.
There's only a couple players that can match up with Stefan Sisich in this tournament. Guys like Grant Isacanis, who just lost, so they're going down into the consolation bracket. Second round starts tomorrow.
What about Braden Richardson? You think he can match up well against Sisich?
It's a big height difference.
Yeah.
I think
he's got that physicality.
He's got a good vertical though, so I'll give him that. I think he can get up there. Sisich doesn't have exactly. There's the three-pointer, Ethan Martin. But I think Stefan doesn't have the greatest vertical jump, but you don't exactly need one when you're 7 foot.
You don't need it.
He's got a chance. Oh, there's the lob.
Oh, no.
Stefan, once again, could not pick that ball up out of the air.
It's hard to concentrate on jumping, catching, and slamming, and, he forgot the second step of that process.
He was moving on to the third one too quickly as Hampton pull-around jumper. Nothing but net. DJ Hampton.
He's got some touch, in the lane with those baby shots there. We've seen a couple of those now.
And Hampton's standing at 6'5", so definitely not short. He really has a good vertical jump. He's rising up above all of his other defenders as Mercer's taking a three, and Hampton's going to steal the rebound there from Caves. Zane Caves with it up top. Getting it over to Hamilton. Micah Hamilton. 45 seconds left to go in the first quarter. DJ Hampton now with it up top. Here's a three-point attempt from Hamilton. That one's off the back iron. Stephen Brown now. They're pushing it. Makai Austin driving to the basket. He'll be fouled. It's going to be on the ground, so Bulldogs basketball underneath the hoop.
Some crafty handles there from number 12, Makai Austin. As he went behind the back, crossover, and got fouled.
You see Sam Shelvin rocking that number 10. If you guys remember back to last year, that was their guy, number 10, Arias Alajosius. He was their vocal point, currently playing at the collegiate level.
Any idea where?
I think it's Winnetka.
Oh, okay.
That sounds right to me anyways.
Yeah, I got a cousin who went there.
Really?
No.
Oh,
Never
well, you fooled me.
Yeah. Well, good for him. He's continuing his dream, playing at a high level.
Ethan Martin now with 20 seconds left. Shot clock turned off. DJ Hamilton in the corner working on Mercer. Over to Hamilton. Now to the corner with Owens. Owens almost loses it. 9 seconds left to play. Caves. He's got Hamilton open. Hamilton's not going to take the shot. Step back three over Sitchich, but it's blocked. Did he get it off? No, it does not matter. Hamilton cannot get the shot to go at the end of the first quarter, but we got ourselves a ball game, 11-11. Minooka staying in it. Yeah, most people coming into this probably would have thought Riverside Brookfield would have came out firing.
Well, Jack Tosh turn, you never know what's going to happen. A lot of these teams are fighting, to get some recognition. Minooka Indians are 3-9, while RB's 10-1. But hey, it's a very competitive tournament. I think it's tied for the biggest tournament in the entire state. So teams are fighting to stay alive, fighting to get that next spot, and you're going to see a lot of competitive games, no matter what the team's record is or what their players are like.
And yeah, we already saw one upset go on in the other gym. Andrew falling, I believe they were not 12-1 going into that game, and they ended up losing to the 6-5 St. Lawrence Vikings. We did mention, however, St. Lawrence playing one of the tougher pre-Tosh schedules out of all the teams in this tournament. They won the consolation bracket last year, so they're used to surprising people.
Yeah, and they're used to winning. Even if it was a consolation bracket, they still won that. That tournament, that part of the tournament. So
one of 6 teams that makes it to that 5th day of the Tosh is always impressive. Yeah. Whether it's consolation, 3rd place,
they're playing more basketball.
For championship. Yeah,
they're getting better, playing more basketball. So we'll see if they can make a run.
So we're going to start it off here in the beginning of the second quarter. Stephen Brown's going to be passing the ball in for Riverside Brookfield.
You know what I've seen a lot? Pink shoes. I've seen at least 2 players with pink shoes on almost every team. So
yeah,
must be the new
I've been noticing that more and more, and even with just watching the York basketball games this year, I know I've seen a couple kids rocking them out there.
Yeah.
We got 2 kids on Minooka, and then Citrus has got the laces that are pink.
Yeah,
so
sure.
It's something.
And you look at the bench, you see more pink shoes, and it really speaks a lot about our society progressing. Usually it's seen as a feminine color, but hey.
And Stephen Brown's going to strip that one away from Zane Keynes and take it the distance, coast to coast, retaking that lead. And RB now out in a press. Hamilton trying to pass it deep, and he did have Zane Keynes open. Whoa, over the head, though.
Yeah. Little miscommunication. He thought Zane was going deep, but he cut back in, and by the time the ball left his hands, it was too late. So miscommunication there leads to a Riverside Brookfield possession.
Stephen Brown now trying to get over to Austin. He does, almost going in the back court. Austin's going to take a deep 3-pointer. That's going to go back iron and down through the hoop. Starting to heat up now is Riverside Brookfield up 5.
Another jump ball. A lot of momentum here for Riverside Brookfield as they just hit a big 3 and jump ball. So now it'll be their possession the next time there's a jump ball.
And if you're Minooka's head coach, you might have to look to take a timeout here at some point to talk about this press. It's Hamilton now trying to work inside to Sisich. Ball lost. Here comes Stephen Brown. Don't have the numbers. Oh,
wow, flashy pass there
again. Behind the head.
Both
back behind the head.
Both flashy passes that I've seen so far haven't resulted in an out of bounds tip pass. They call me Mr. Fundamental. I love to see a good jump stop. Pivot that foot, fire it out. These flashy passes don't always end up with good results.
Just don't think they have the same power that jump stop pass would have.
I'm telling you right now. You slam both feet in the ground and get a good base.
Always easier with a good base to deliver that strong pass.
Oh, yeah. Any sport. You got to have those, legs spread out, bend the knees. Athletic position, that's what they always teach. It is pretty fun, though, these flashy passes.
Oh, yeah, especially when they do get through, and then your guy knocks it down. It's always a big momentum swing.
Oh, yeah.
Not exactly sure what's going on.
It's a little bit of a delay here in the game.
Maybe something wrong with the clock. Oh, shot clock. It says 38 seconds, but...
And it's going up. Now it's 39.
39. I mean, shot clock for the new people, because this is a new rule just for the Jack Tosh, not currently in all high school basketball. It's a 35-second shot clock, resets to, I believe it's 20 on a bounce. Yeah, there it is. Now it's at 20. But yeah, shot clock, new rule.
Love it.
Put into the Jack Tosh tournament. We talked to a lot of coaches last week with our Jack Tosh preview show, and they were all loving it. They were all for the shot clock. They want to see it brought into the entire game of high school basketball. I feel like it really moves the game along, and especially in those fourth quarters when you got a team on a run, You're not going to have someone just sitting there holding the ball for the last 3 minutes of the game.
Yeah, no one wants that. I've also seen some protests online, high school basketball games where both teams will agree, we're just going to dribble the clock out the entire game to protest this. And I think the final score of one of these, I think it was last year, was like 2-0 because both teams, were protesting the shot clock.
I do remember that. I do remember that.
They dribbled it out the whole time and played one possession for the win. And
knocked it down.
Yeah, that's clutch. That's clutch. When it comes down to a 0-0 tie game, that dude had all of their points.
It doesn't,
100% of their points.
It doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah.
Very interesting situation, but
yeah. So that's what makes the shot clock special. Keeps the game going.
Athletic director over there, Mr. Rob Wagner, trying to
figure something out. Yeah.
Believe that is Coach Mundell over there running the shot clock.
Yeah. I see him at Jersey Mike's a lot.
Yeah.
During lunch.
Big Jersey Mike's guy.
I love Jersey Mike's. And so does this guy. We bond. We don't really say it. We just nod. He's
a big nod guy. I mean.
Yeah. Doesn't say much.
You see him in the hall. You also see him a lot in the classroom. He does a lot of substitute teaching.
A lot of substitution.
I can't say I remember the last time I had a sub in a class and it wasn't him. I'm going to be completely honest.
This dude is active with the subs. It's a good way to get paid. Because think about it. A substitute teacher. I think it's, I don't know what one of the subs told me how much they get, and it was a good amount to literally just sit there and do nothing. Read the instructions of the class.
Let them do their thing. It's all on the Schoology thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Which no one likes that either.
Oh, man. Don't even get me started there.
Google Classroom was always the move, and I think the more and more people are using Schoology, the more and more they realize what a mistake we made switching over to that.
Frustrating, man. It takes forever to load. All right, let's get back to
We'll get back to basketball.
Don't
now
get
the
me
shot
started
clock
on
is fixed. Makai Austin's bringing it up for Riverside Brookfield. Not a Mercer. Brown's going to have it over in the corner. Riverside Brookfield. Here's a three-point attempt from Stephen Brown. Won't go down. Now a rebound here from Minooka. Jordan Freeman. Freeman over to Hamilton.
What's going on here?
And we got it. Looks like we got another problem with the shot clock.
No. A lot of delays here.
All right, well, we should have the shot clock figured out now.
Sure hope so.
That's what we've been told. But we'll see. Hampton over to Hamilton. Makai Hamilton, regarded as probably their best player. There's a steal here. Can't hold on to it. Down to Sisich, and he throws another one down.
With aggression. 14.
If he's not careful, he's going to pull a Shaquille O'Neal and break down the whole thing.
We don't
Look
want
at that
We
thing
got a tournament
shaking
to
up
play.
there. That is
still shaking.
Yeah, that's you don't see that too often in the Dick Campbell gym.
Still shaking.
Hamilton up and under.
That was pretty
Little
sweet.
Finesse from the big man.
Sisich looking to block that after his big slam, but Hamilton said, "No, I got a little sauce in my back pocket too, and I'm going to pull that out."
Sisich from the free throw line.
Oh my goodness!
Nice little touch on that one.
Very swing of events here. Kind of a slow game at first, but now that's we had that dunk and then a nice little jelly finish and
ball's trapped. Oh, great awareness down low from number 20 Jordan Freeman to throw it off the leg.
When you're 7 feet tall, you kind of you're at the free throw line. You pretty much just shoot a free throw. You didn't even jump really.
I feel like a great player comp for that jump shot I just watched is 100% Larry Bird.
Yeah.
It was just so methodical over the head.
Even a Carlos Boozer action.
Oh, for sure. He plays. I feel like his play style is very similar to those of Jokic and Dirk Nowitzki. Very methodical. The way they play.
Yeah.
Not fast paced.
Sneaky,
don't have exactly.
Sneaky. A lot of grit.
And I think I did the same exact comparison last year as the shot clock goes to 53 and now back down to the 20s. But
we got to get this thing figured out.
One part of Sisich's game that is so underappreciated is his court vision.
Yeah.
I think he averages around 5 assists. If I could be wrong on that.
Let's see. Got the sheet here.
But he's a double-double machine with the rebounds.
Oh, yeah. And he's very efficient, 75% from the floor. when he shoots.
Do you count those missed alley-oop attempts earlier in the game? Would you count that as a shot, or is it more of a
It's
drop
up to
pass?
the discretion of the refs.
I think in those scenarios, because he didn't catch it, I think it's
just like a turnover.
Yeah, I think if he catches it, goes up at the rim and misses it.
Okay, I like that. That's good. That's a good call.
But once again, like you said, it's the stats guy. It's up to him.
Yeah, exactly.
Minooka out to the corner, jump stop.
Depends if he's
There's your
feeling
jump
generous.
stop.
Now, would you rather have a missed shot on the stat sheet or a turnover? I'd rather have a missed shot. You know.
If you're the coach, 100% the missed shot.
Yo.
If you're Sisic, definitely just take the turnover.
Yeah, and keep that percentage up.
He's 75 for a reason.
Yeah.
So
must have some sort of deal going with the stat sheets guy.
DJ Hampton now with it from Minooka. 4:50 left to go in the second quarter. Ball in the corner. Oh, great move. Pull-up jumper. That one was butter. Straight butter.
Yep, that was textbook there. And I like those shoes he's got on. Are those the Grinches?
Those are the Grinches.
Wow.
Those are the Grinches. I was actually having a great shoe conversation with Kyle Waltz the other day. He was talking to me about how he's currently in a 3-shoe rotation, looking to get to a 4th.
Okay.
He wanted the reverse Grinches.
I just saw the reverse Grinches last game.
They sold out before he could get a pair.
Yeah.
And I mean, I felt quite bad for him. Love those shoes.
Yeah, that's a travel.
That's a travel.
That's a travel. And you know, one of the rotation guys on it was either Palatine or Lake Forest last game had the reverse Grinches on, and he was a rotation guy. So you know,
yeah, I mean,
he's got the drip. Doesn't necessarily have the star power, but he's got the drip. So.
Especially if he's on Palatine, that's got to be clean. They're red.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
pretty sure it was Lake Forest actually. So.
Even better. Yellow, blue, and red.
And red and green.
Red.
Got all the primary colors there.
Can't get much more colorful than that.
Yeah.
With that, we're going to step away shortly here for this timeout. 20-15 our score. Riverside Brookfield leading over the Minooka Indians. Back to second quarter action here in the Dick Campbell Gymnasium. Riverside Brookfield currently leading 20-15. Stefan Sitches, there's that vision that we were talking about. Man. Can't finish around the basket though. Sam Shelvin missing the layup. Minooka catching a break here, keeping it within a 2-possession game. Jordan Freeman trying to make something happen. Pass over to Luis Solis. Solis driving to the paint, looking to kick it back out. He's going to have to get this one over to Freeman. Solis thought about stepping into one. Owens on the drive, kick back out. 3-pointer. Won't fall for Hampton.
Yeah, this Minooka offense is really relying on the jump shot. Middle as number 22 dribbles the ball off his foot out of bounds. But this Minooka offense is relying on that jump shot, mid-range 3-pointer, because you know they got some big guys down in the paint, and you know it's hard to drive on that when you got Sisic in the middle. So they're relying on that 15 to 25 footer, which is you don't always want to rely on that, but if you're hot, you're hot. So we'll see what they can do. Only a 5-point game here in the second quarter.
Hampton currently with it. Gonna get this one over in the corner to Jordan Taylor. Taylor pull up from the mid-range.
Yep, there it is.
But net. The mid-range is just so underutilized in the game today. It's just such a great value shot. I mean, they say it's not great value, but you get the mid-range open so often because everyone thinks it's undervalued.
Exactly.
It's not helpful.
Exactly. Oh,
Brown,
jelly leg.
One.
He got it. He swung that ball over his head, underneath his legs, finished with the right hand with a little bit of English on it.
Yeah, just
good finish.
Beautiful touch off the glass.
And he gets the foul with it. Yeah.
And yeah, Wes Owens, just not a foul you need to be committing there. He just went in there, slapped him right on the wrist.
It's not gonna. If you're gonna foul him, you foul him hard. Not too hard to where it's a flagrant, but you make him earn it.
Don't need any Draymond Green situations going on at the Tosh.
More
Especially with 4 more days going on.
Yeah.
So
more about that mid-range. This Minooka offense is they're driving in and then elevating up with that mid-range. They're not just, you know, they're getting high when they do it. Here's another one.
Solus
knocks
it down. Yeah.
Look at that. A little short mid-range
over the big
guy.
I'm loving this Minooka offense right now.
Yeah.
Another drive.
And,
Loftus can't finish. Solus with the rebound.
That.
We've seen a lot of missed opportunities left on the table. Minooka's going to spot it from 3.
Oh, no. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, off the hands, I thought it was going to be short. It had almost too much spin on it. Sometimes you see like the back spin on it.
He flicked that thing.
Yeah.
He just couldn't get there. He looked a little hesitant with that shot. You just got to be ready to shoot, and I don't think he was. And he saw he was open. He was too open almost.
Yeah.
You're ever too open?
Oh,
you play Y ball. You know you can be too open sometimes.
You get too open, and then you slow down. You start thinking about it too much, and then it's almost better when you're a little bit contested because then you're just in a fluent motion.
Yep.
You're not thinking. You're just up with the shot. That's it. But Minooka got the ball back anyway, so they're chilling right now. Solus almost lost it. We get this one over to Freeman.
Yeah.
2 minutes left to go in this first half. Caves over to Solus. Solus, the backdoor pass, beautiful pass. Trying to jump around. Back out, Solus, three-pointer. That one's long. Gets his own rebound, driving to the basket.
Great
Layup is good.
offense there. Great offense from Minooka. Beautiful possession from Solus there as he finds his man down low. They kick it out to him. He shoots it, and he follows his shot, gets the rebound, drives back in for the layup.
And that's exactly why the coaches always say to follow your shot. Follow the shot, comes right back to you.
It may not look, you know, sometimes you want to kind of,
Yep, there it is. Solus can't stand as tall as Stefan Sisches can, of course. Solus at 6'2", currently playing the big man role. Big mismatch.
He's got some strength to him, it looks like. And he's a talented player.
He's a big body. He's got some meat on those
Hampton,
bones.
another mid-range. That was a tough
turnaround.
shot. Sisic was in his face as well as another defender, and he just rose above him and hit a contested mid-range as he steals.
Stephen Brown. Tip pass. Off the foot. Fighting for it on the ground. Able to get rid of it. It's Makai Austin, and he's fouled. That's another rough foul.
Yeah.
Jordan Freeman, passed to no one in the corner. He just tried passing it to someone in the corner.
Yeah.
But no one was there, so pretty pointless foul.
Yeah.
But 46 seconds left to go in the first half. Minooka only down by 1. Stephen Brown.
Very, very, very close game here. Not many people thought it would be.
Great vision there to Loftus, and he finishes it this time. Loftus hanging in the air right there to make that play happen. There's great court vision from Makai Austin, and he gets another one. He goes up with it and knocks down another layup.
Stellar defense there from Makai Austin.
Deep pass to Hampton. Hampton's got some space. He's going to go up with the floater. Hit from behind. He's going to be fouled by, I believe that was Cameron Mercer. So here's 2 free throw attempts here for DJ Hampton. He's going to have a chance to bring it back within a 1-possession game. And then it'll just be 20 seconds left for Riverside Brookfield to try and make something happen.
Yeah. Again, DJ Hampton with that little floater, mid-range, sort of shot. Not driving in for the layup because he's got that big body down low, but, it's working out for him.
Here's the first free throw from Hampton. Ooh. Looked like it was going in, but just bounced a little left.
Just trickled down there. Hampton, you could tell he really wanted that one. Oh, wow. Yeah, the shot clock's off. Oh, well, that's because there's 20 seconds left.
Could be the reason. I'm not going to sit here and talk about the shot clock for another 10 minutes until I try and fix it. Second one is good for Hampton. They could get it fixed at halftime.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
We'll figure it out.
It's a 10-minute period off. But Brown now with 15 seconds left. The Bulldogs trying to extend their lead. Makai Austin is going to get this one over the court to Mercer. Mercer back out to Austin. 7 seconds. He's going to shoot a 3, and he knocks it down.
Bang, bang.
Hampton with 3 seconds, 2. Half-court heave.
Oh, no good.
Left. Looked like he had the right amount of touch on it, just wide left. And with that 3-pointer from Makai Austin, Riverside Brookfield is going to go into halftime up 7, 31-24. And they went on a little bit of a run there to end the second half, but otherwise it's been a pretty close game.
Yeah, 7-point game right now, but for most of the game it's been within 4 points. That 3-pointer to close out the half was clutch for Riverside Brookfield as they leave with the momentum. and they're looking to, stretch the lead after half because, they were a heavy favorite in this game, but you never know with the Tosh.
Yeah, and Colin, Stefan Sisic, 8 points in the first half. What do you think Minooka needs to continue to do to try and limit his touches in the paint, especially without trying to foul him, as they're very undersized for a guy like that?
Yeah, like you said, they don't have many big bodies, but from Riverside Brookfield, what I'm seeing, they have a lot of fast-paced offense, a lot of steals leading to buckets. So, I mean, I'd like to see them just feed Sisic in the paint and let him shoot over these short guys, because I think it's less of what Minooka's doing to stop him and more of what Riverside Brookfield isn't doing to get him the ball and let him cook, let the big man cook. So I'd like to see Riverside Brookfield, while their fast-paced offense is working, they got 31 points at half. They need to step up their defense, and if the offense is getting slowed down, play methodical, smooth offense, feed Sisic in the paint, let him shoot over these short guys, because I think the tallest guy they have is Hampton, and he's not a big body.
6'5", and he's pretty much their shooting guard / small forward.
Yeah, he's not a center in there.
He's their primary ball handler for their team. So
yeah, I think
like we said, I mean, Solis, he's a big kid, but 6'2" does not stack up quite well against a 7-footer.
Yeah, so I think they just gotta kind of stick Sisic in the paint and feed him the ball, and I think that's gonna stretch their lead out even more.
Yeah, and with that, we're going to step away for halftime. We'll be back in 8 minutes. You're watching the 49th Annual Jack Tosh Holiday Classic here on York Sports Network. Back now here for the start of the second half between the Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs and the Minooka Indians. Riverside Brookfield got hot at the end of the first half, currently in the lead 31-24. They will also start with the basketball here first in the second half.
You know what I like about what Minooka's doing is, they're spreading the ball around. Not really one guy who has all their points. Their leading scorer has 7, DJ Hampton. The next guy up has 6, 4. So while Riverside Brookfield kind of has, as they go a little alley-oop action to Sisich there.
We were talking about that right before halftime. Yeah. We want to see Sitches get the ball down in the paint. In first possession, there we go. We got a little alley-oop for him. Solis down with it from Minooka. Backdoor cut, great pass, and the layup does fall. Owens.
Another great pass from Solis there. He's really been showing his court vision. He had a great pass down low in the first half and another one there as he splits the seam with a bounce.
Here's Stephen Brown now, down to Sisic. Fighting down there, gonna get it out to Mercer. Mercer, step back, he's gonna shoot it. That one's gonna be short, but the offensive rebound from Makai Austin, putting that one up and in one fluent motion.
Athletic play there from Austin as he levels up, comes across the paint, levels up, and puts it back in for the finish. Passes it to no one.
Stephen Brown going all the way, and he gets the layup to go. Now a double-digit lead here for Riverside Brookfield.
Yeah, just like that, they must have had some sort of spark at the locker room at halftime.
Down low, Sitchis went up for it. He's going to be fouled, though. Have to see if it's Sitchis or Mercer they got on there. Mercer. That's definitely good for Riverside Brookfield. Only one foul for Stefan Sisic in the first half.
Yeah, he wanted to glass that one. He wanted to, put a little highlight on there, but
just never shot the ball.
Came away with a foul.
Owens' first free throw won't go in for him.
Yeah, as you mentioned before, I'm seeing a lot of spin on this guy's jumper. Let's kind of analyze that. He likes to flick it here.
Yeah, lots of spin. That one looked good though. Little less spin and it goes in.
Yeah. Got to find the happy medium.
Yeah.
You don't want a knuckleball. Those don't really. That kind of what happens to me a little when I'm shooting.
Oh, me too. Oh, unbelievable pass from Austin, and Mercer's gonna catch the alley-oop.
Yeah. I thought he would have come down with that. Athletic play from him to, just catch it and throw it right back up in the nick of time.
With the reverse as well.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Special.
That was pretty.
Solis trying to direct traffic. Oh, another pass. That one tipped from Sisic.
Yeah, those long arms.
Yep. Ball stolen away though from Ethan Martin. I'm not going to get the ball back. DJ Hampton now into the corner.
Hampton.
Three from Hampton, and he knocks it down.
Big three there as they regain some momentum after RB came out hot in this second half. Looking to stop him on defense here.
Austin back to Brown. Austin up top, down low to Sisic. Oh, the no-look pass.
No-looker, flashy.
Can't get it to go. Sisic, there he is. Goes up.
Yep.
Oh, he's fouled. It's a good foul from Solis, though.
Yeah, good foul from Solis.
No free points for the big man. It looked like he was going to look to slam that one home again.
Yeah, very high percentage shot there for Sisic. He kind of just has to reach up and place it in there, but heads-up foul there from Solis.
First one from Sisic is good.
Yeah. Good touch from the big man. That Larry Bird jumper, as you say.
Yeah.
Makes it hard to block.
Oh, for sure, especially with a guy of his height, getting that ball up over the head.
Double ankle braces, too.
Can never be too sturdy on a big man.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't really need to be shifty, so might as well have some extra protect.
Don't need the ankles going on the big man.
No, you hate to see that.
Ball's long on Mercer, and there's going to be a foul called on Danny Loftus.
10-point game
no,
here.
it's going to be a Sisic. Sisic's second foul. I think I missed that one.
No, it's
Other
okay.
side of the court.
Hey, it's okay. All right. Keep your head up. We don't see them all.
10-point game here with 5:09 left to go in the third quarter. Hamilton. Over to DJ Hampton. Guarded closely by Mercer. He's going to have to get this one over to Taylor.
Oh, man, they got a block there.
Yeah.
Looks like he was just trying to close space, and
Lots of fouls.
unfortunately for Mercer, number 2 just kind of ran right into him. He got a block there trying to close space.
Ball through the legs of Solis. Danny Loftus now pushing it. And he's going to be
And
fouled.
one.
And one.
Tough finish there
Loftus
from
fired
number
up.
1. And I want to point out something here, TJ, really quick. Number 10, his name is Sam Shelvin, had a heads-up play on that one. He saw the defender looking to block the shooter right now, and he ran right in front of him. You know, it's hard to tell that as the referee, but he ran right in front of him, sort of an illegal screen, just to slow the defender down and clear up some space for number 1 as he just misses the free throw here.
Yeah, Loftus was able to knock down a tough layup, but could not get the free throw to go down with it as well. Unsuccessful three-point play attempt. 4:30 left to go in the third. Solis driving to the paint, backing down. Open 3 for Hamilton. Hamilton won't go, but the offensive rebound and play from Zane Caves.
Man.
They're going to knock down the layup.
Sisic, with all that height on him, is kind of stagnant when these shots go up. He's standing in the middle of paint, and he didn't really crash the boards there. I mean, a much shorter guy in Caves or Cavis or whatever, you know, Zane. We'll call him Zane. Much shorter guy got the rebound there and put it back up, while Sisic kind of just, you know, he's got his palms up now. He looks a little frustrated. I'd like to see him crash the boards a little more with all that height and jump up there and grab
Yeah, for
them.
sure. I mean, we look at the stats from the first half. Sisic's only had 2 rebounds.
Yes.
as
And from a guy like
seven-footer.
him who's averaging 10,
Yeah.
you'd like to see 5 in the first half. That's how math 10 divided by 2 is 5. He had 2, so that would, you know, come out to 4.
Because we saw in the other game with Andrew, Grant Sacanas had 6 at the halftime break.
And how many did he have in total?
12.
Wow. I mean, look how that works out.
Yeah, and another layup from Caves. Or sorry, no, that's DJ Jakinga.
Makinga.
Fun name to say right there.
Makinga.
Austin now over to Rivers. Rivers going to take the 3 ball. It's going to
Big
rattle around
shot
the rim
there.
and fall.
Makes their lead a double-digit lead. Huge shot there.
Minooka going to have to make something happen here. Keep the momentum even, if possible. Hamilton. Jakinga. He loses it. It's going to be a kick ball. I was pretty positive Minooka kicked that ball themselves, but it's going to stay down underneath the basket.
You know, 13 and the Kinga and Caves look very similar.
Very similar. That's why I keep mixing the names in the
them
head.
up. They got that long, dirty blonde hair. Oh, that's a
foul
foul.
hard.
You can't do that.
Yeah, Makai Austin really hit him.
Again,
Yeah.
mid-range jumper. Another mid-range jumper from
If you're going to
Minooka.
rely on mid-range jumpers, you got to be taking them all day.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to take these free throw attempts. They've struggled from the free throw line, but you got to imagine at some point they're going to start knocking them down. First
yes,
one's
he
good
does.
there from Jordan Taylor, and already in the bonus now is Minooka. Another rule change that we have not gone over this game. 5 fouls in a quarter leads to 2 free throw attempts at the line automatically. No bonus and double bonus, just straight 2 free throws.
Yep. Rather
And
than
it-
the 7.5.
And
with,
exactly, and it
with
resets
one
every
and one.
resets every quarter.
yeah.
Resets every quarter.
Do you like that?
I do. I feel like it really stops the hacking as much that we
Yeah.
saw last year. Oh, behind the back, Sissons!
Oh, no! Oh, my
Oh,
God.
my
And the
God.
ref cut. Wait, whoa. Why did he? Was there a foul?
Oh, that was a foul, all right. Got
Oh, my
hammered by
God.
Hamilton.
That would have been pretty special if he would have thrown
Once
that
again,
down.
the backboard does not stop shaking.
Yeah, we got to take a break for it to stop. That was vicious.
That was.
I mean, that would have been
something.
the play of the tournament.
I don't think you could top that if he gets that one in the basket. That would have been absolutely ridiculous.
Special. That was special.
Well, especially with the behind the back pass from Austin first.
And did you see the ref? The ball was in the air. The ref sprinted out to catch that.
Yeah.
Everything was kind of firing on all cylinders on that play besides the finish.
I mean, yeah, and he saved a couple of seconds on that one.
yeah.
Ball would have been
he did
probably
not
halfway
want
up
that
in the
ball
gym.
to bounce. Oh, no.
Oh,
they got him on it. And,
there
they'll get
is.
another. Sissage just wondering what he did, man.
Yeah, no. Zane Caves. I think he touched the floor with his hands, actually, trying to keep himself up.
You can't see that.
He was wobbling a little bit, couldn't stay up.
To the best of us. Nothing really special with Sisage's routine to throw him off. I guess just got a little antsy.
And the second one's not good either, but Stephen Brown grabs it.
Oh, my God.
No foul called.
Nothing there. It looked to be some sort of either like a jump ball or a foul, but they just get him on a tip pass, and it's RB's ball. Finds his man down low, number 10, and it's foul on number
0, I believe.
0 or 10? Number 0, yep.
Ethan
Martin.
And you can see after that Stephen Brown shot attempt that we'll say got blocked out of bounds, you could see that Coach Ryan Gruber was not exactly happy with that call.
Oh, he thought he was going for the lob. He might have been. It looked like a floater or a lob, kind of in between. Sissage didn't really know what to do as it just hits the rim and doesn't fall.
Here's a drive and kick out, barely saved by Caves in the corner. Hamilton stepped through, floater with the right hand, that one's short. Rebounded by Brown. Brown's now trying to push it. He's going to have to slow it up with no numbers. He's going to drive to the basket, trying to get to Sissage, and it's too high.
Too much heat on that, too high. He was out of control the whole time as he pats his chest saying, my bad. This Riverside Brookfield offense just kind of has to rein it in. Looks very fast-paced, a little out of control. As Sissage looks a little frustrated as he's walking back on defense.
Yeah, he's got 12 points for him, but I just don't think they're giving him the touches.
Yeah, definitely
He's your number one guy, and they're just not playing through him at all.
And you know who we're seeing that problem with? We're seeing that problem with the San Antonio Spurs with Wembanyama.
Yeah.
Wembanyama. You know, all those other guys.
Another mid-range. This time Zane Caves knocks it down.
Yeah. For the San Antonio Spurs, a lot of those guys they're not feeding their guy. You got a big man down low, you got to feed your guy.
Loftus pass out for 3, air ball.
This is what I mean.
Ooh.
Loftus with a deep three-pointer, not a high percentage shot.
Yes. Shelvin.
Or sorry, was it not
Shelvin.
Loftus? Sorry,
Shelvin. Loftus on the pass.
On the pass.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
On the pass.
Not doing the number 10 justice.
Yeah. That's okay.
It's big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
Big shoes to fill.
Big shoes. What size? 15, 16? Those are some pretty big shoes.
Oh, I'd tone it down a little bit. Maybe that 12 to 13 range.
Yeah.
Here's a three-pointer attempt for Minooka. Can't get it to go. Would have been good if it was in the mid-range.
Yeah. I mean, take a couple dribbles in, elevate, and let that thing fly.
Minute left. Ball taken away from Sissage.
They tried to feed their guy there, but as soon as you drive in, the paint collapses.
Hamilton, the pass. Corner 3 now for Minooka. That one's long this time.
Rough
Offensive
shooting
rebound,
day
though, from DeKinga. Trying to save it. Cannot get to it. Martin, foot was on the line. Unfortunate mistake. And Jaden Bowe has just struggled from behind the three-point line today. 0 for 4, I believe.
As have, players from both teams. Rough shooting day from behind the arc for both of them.
Got to be something going on in the Campbell gym.
Yeah, man.
It's not going on in the South. South gym is red hot for both teams.
Was it?
Yeah.
That's entertaining.
And I know when I walked in there at halftime, there's a minute 40 left, and Rolling Meadows was up by 20.
Oh, man.
Against Glenbard West.
Glenbard West, former state champions from 2 years ago, I believe.
Yep, and Tosh champions 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And Rolling Meadows, of course, won last year, so 2 former Tosh champions battling it out over there.
Yeah, Glenbard West just doesn't have the talent that they had that one year.
We actually
still a respectable team, but
they took down Lions by 20 earlier this season, which
huge
is
statement win.
Which, even though they lost some of their guys, just a great program ran over there by Coach Sloan. He's very well respected high school coach.
Runs his program well, that's for sure. No doubt about it. As Makai Austin makes his first free throw, he will attempt his second.
Oh, and that one rolls around a little bit.
Toilet bowl.
Eventually falls in. 26 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Hamilton thought about stepping into one. He's going to slow it up. Ball stuck up top. Trey Brass.
10 seconds now, 8 seconds, 7.
Hamilton back up top. Here's a three-pointer attempt.
And it's good.
It's good. The beautiful lefty stroke from Ethan Martin knocking down the three-pointer. Back to a 7-point game. Very even.
Yeah, Martin
in that quarter.
Huge three-pointer there, as we saw at the end of the last quarter. Riverside Brookfield did a huge three-pointer to make the lead 7, and now in this quarter at the end, Minooka makes a three-pointer to go back to 7.
And that could be a little bit of a momentum boost for them heading into that fourth quarter. They're going to have to make some sort of comeback. I think it starts with the turnover differential.
Yeah,
they gotta hold on to the ball. I know they have a lot of quick guards for the Bulldogs that like to get their hands in there and get some steals. But if you can take care of the basketball, I think that's really what's stopping you guys from scoring on offense, and it's leading to a lot of easy points for Riverside Brookfield.
Yeah.
I think that's their main source of offense right now is the fast break layup.
Pace of play is definitely important. Keeping the ball under control when you have a 7-point lead. It's a strange lead. It's not necessarily considered a very close game. It's also not a blowout, so it's got to be careful with the ball. Also have to capitalize on your opportunities. As the fourth quarter of this game will be underway shortly. 48-41 is the score. The fouls will clear, and the fourth quarter will begin. Danny Loftus will inbound the ball as soon as the ref hands it to him.
In the South Gym, the Rolling Meadows Mustangs take down the Glenbard West Hilltoppers by a score of 57-35.
A little bit of banter right here between RB and the ref. I don't know if that means anything. Let's hope not.
We'll have to watch out for which way the Falcos go in this quarter. Ball on the ground. Sisic goes up with it. He's definitely fouled by Hamilton, Micah Hamilton.
That one was clear.
Yeah, hit him pretty good on that one.
Sisic draws a lot of fouls because, I mean, he's pretty good from the free throw line. He's got a nice touch, but you just don't want him getting those easy ones.
Yeah, there's the first one. It's up and good, but like you said, 7 foot, you're basically an automatic make when you're that close to the basket.
Yeah, sure.
So if you're fouling, and they're doing a good job of getting those hard fouls you were talking about, not letting him get any and ones. As he goes 1 for 2, but another offensive rebound, this time by Mercer.
Worst case scenario there for Minooka. Three-pointer.
It's good. And the worst just got worse.
Yeah, wow. 4-point possession there as they make the first free throw, miss the second, and nail a three-pointer, making it an 11-point lead now.
Solis driving, pass is tipped. The Kenga with the save on that one.
The Kenga.
And ball's loose.
Trap there from
they get to Solis.
RB.
Solis. Here's a three-point from DJ Hampton. DJ Hampton knocks it down.
Good corner three goes in there for Hampton. He's got a nice touch and a huge bucket to get him back within 8.
Brown double teamed. He's going to have to get this one over to Austin. Austin into the inside to Loftus. What a beautiful pass.
Beautiful pass to lead up.
Threading the needle. Getting it down low to Danny Loftus for the layup. Back up to a 10-point game with 6:40 left to go in the fourth quarter.
A lot of great insert passes this game in a clogged lane. Finding the open seams and getting guys easy too.
Here's Solis. Over to Brass. Now with Ethan Martin. Solis. Hampton, another three-pointer. Hampton can't get this one to go. Fighting for the rebound, but Stephen Brown is able to pick it up. Trying to get down to Loftus. Passes tipped.
Intercepted.
Saved. Saved by Minooka. Brass now. Another open mid-range. Elects to drive in. Can't get it to go.
Yeah, Sisic just kind of waited for him there. I would have loved to see a mid-range jumper because Sisic was in the paint.
Yep.
And what's that? Sorry, I get him mixed up. Was that the Kinga or was that was the Kinga?
Yep.
The Kinga. He had the mid-range jumper again. He wasn't really ready to be that open, so he drove in. Sisic was right there. Sisic was waiting for him, and great contest led to a airballed layup.
Also, would love to see him use the glass on that.
Yeah, I would.
Especially with the reverse. You don't see too many reverses go in when the glass is not used.
Yeah, exactly. Low percentage shot. Slice of pizza has just arrived next to me and looks pretty tempting. But I'll get it after the game.
After the 5:50 left to go until you can go grab that pizza plus timeouts and whatever other stoppages of the play happen.
Yep, I'm looking forward to it.
Austin trying to get it all the way in the corner to Mercer, but tipped out of bounds by Martin. Going to be a substitution here.
Yeah.
Jordan Taylor's going to check in for Minooka.
For Martin.
Austin.
Going to three.
Mercer, way short. A lot of contact.
They finish anyway.
Yeah, Stephen Brown's going to get the layup, which probably should have been a foul on the shot.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked to be a foul there in the corner on that three-pointer as he landed, but luckily they got the rebound off the short shot. Oh, left hanging there, number 10, as he claps his own hand. Yikes. As number 5 Mercer checks out. And
about to say Ryan Gruber definitely wasn't complaining about the layup, but I mean, might have to say a word about teamwork.
Yeah, exactly.
After missing that high five.
Yeah.
Unacceptable at the high school level.
Yeah, I mean, Shelvin went for it, stuck that hand out, and no response there from Mercer. Shelvin was left with the only option.
He is a sophomore, so he's got some time. He's got some time to learn.
To gain his respect, yeah.
All passed in.
Oh man,
going right at Sisic.
yeah, a little aggression
meets a brick
there.
wall. Hampton floater.
Yeah.
Hampton
hard
goes down
fall
hard.
There as he's grabbing his elbow.
Sisic isn't happy with
Hate
it,
to see
but
that. Look at Sisic
he had the hands up, but
the body
hit him with the body.
The body.
Yep. It's just your body's that big. It's hard just not to make contact with the.
Yeah, they just fly off you.
Yeah.
Really sells it.
Yeah, for sure. Sisic now with 3 fouls.
Hopefully Hampton is okay after that hard fall.
First one is good, so I would assume so.
Yeah, he was grabbing that. Was it that right elbow? But yeah, he's still grabbing it. Look at that. Rubbing that.
It's not going to let it affect him, though. It's a true basketball player
Look
right
at that.
there.
He's massaging that bone.
Look at the heart on this kid.
Still in the game.
He knows his team needs him. Second one also good for Hampton. Brings it back to a 10-point game with 5 minutes left to go. Rivers over to Austin. Dribble drive. Rivers going up to Sisic. Sisic can't hold on to it. Good defense there from Zane Caves. Tipping that pass out of bounds.
Don't fuck up his name. It's Wrangler.
Sorry about that. We are back.
Three-pointer did not fall, though, for Stephen Brown. Brass now losing the handle of the basketball. Oh, he was open again. No mid-range, and then throws it away. That's got to be a shot from Brass, as he had Sam Shelvin on the ground. Just did not take it.
Yeah, Sisic is visibly frustrated, shaking his head, rolling his eyes as he walks. He's still shaking his head. As they do have a 10-point lead, but again, Minooka not a great team. Frustrated with the play, even though they are up by double digits. Oh my good! And he goes again. Oh wow! Little nice layup there as he tries to slam it in.
From absolutely a vicious attempt at the rim
to a nice little
showing a nice little soft
baby
touch around the basket. He gets it to go, and we get ourselves a timeout here from, I believe it was Minooka.
I would have liked to see him, after that missed slam dunk attempt, just go right back up and try to slam it again. That would have been a highlight.
He's almost had 2 absolute head tops in this game.
Yeah, just rattled in and out, both of them.
With that, we're going to step away shortly here. 12-point lead for the Bulldogs over the Indians. You're watching the 49th Annual Jack Tosh Howdy Classic opening round here on York Sports Network. Back now from the timeout. 12-point lead here for Riverside Brookfield. Minooka has it. They're looking to come back here. 3 minutes and 48 seconds left to go in this fourth quarter.
Got Sisic with a pump fake as he flies up and he passes it away.
Not taking advantage of it. Here's a three-pointer from Minooka. That one looked good, a little bit long. Ball still on the ground.
And a foul here.
Foul.
Foul's on.
I'll have to wait to see who that was on. I think that was on Shelvin.
Okay.
It was, yep.
Minooka's ball.
At the reset of the shot clock, which is always nice.
As Zane Caves will pass it in here, number 13.
Really well-balanced attack here from Minooka. They have 4 players in double digits.
You love to see that sharing the rock.
Yeah, especially in the first round, you know you're going to get some productivity. A big game from Sisic at some point.
Yeah.
He's a pull-up jumper.
Another mid-range. That one does not fall.
Sisic gets the rebound.
That's what I love to see out of him. Staying in that paint, jumping up high pointing the ball.
Rivers to Sisic. Sisic
there
goes
it is.
In. Layup is good, and the
and he gets it. And one for Sisic.
Sisic loved that one, slamming the York Duke
letting out some of that
logo
frustration
over there.
As his team hasn't been playing up to what he thinks is their potential. They have 60 points, but they let up 46 to a team that struggles on offense. But.
And 12 and 1. Obviously, a great record coming into this. 10 and 1.
Yeah.
But
okay. Now against a team that's 3 and 9, this might be, a sign that Riverside Brookfield might have some trouble in the future of this tournament. But hey, it's the first game, getting warmed up. It's Tosh. Anything can happen.
Sisic knocks it down. I was about to say 61 points, definitely a good score to be at.
Yeah.
And Tosh scoring 61 is really great. I think Stefan's just a little upset at the defense, possibly.
Yeah, definitely.
Because Minooka's done a great job keeping him uninvolved in the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah. Again, they're not driving in. They're not getting close to the rim, which is a good thing. They're getting, good mid-range looks. The three-pointer hasn't been falling that much besides DJ Hampton. Hamilton takes it up top.
Hamilton pull up.
Mid-range, the bank is open.
Timmy D, little Tim Duncan action on that
Mr.
one.
Fundamental on that off the backboard, using that glass.
That's a Colin Cushing jump shot right there.
Thank you. I was waiting for that.
Using the bank.
Yeah, using the bank.
You knew it was coming.
That is my player comparison, Tim Duncan.
Loftus, great pass from Sisic.
Highlight play there. Loftus passes it up, Sisic high points it and then dumps it immediately off to the man down low, and he finishes.
Great vision.
Yeah. Loftus now has 14 points.
Here's Taylor with it. Taylor driving in. Gonna go with the wraparound pass, but tipped out of bounds by Cam Mercer. 15-point lead now with just 2 minutes left to go.
Yeah, 2 minutes left. RB's kind of pulled away with this one, 15-point lead. Hamilton doesn't love that three, you know. He's given a lot of room, but he's not firing. He fired one off earlier in the game. But deep three
with the shot clock expiring.
Looks like they almost forgot about it. And
well, I forgot about it.
Yeah, me too. I wasn't looking at that.
He pulled up, and I'm like, what is he doing?
Yeah.
Looked up at the shot clock, 1 second left. So clearly he knows what was going on. Oh, Sisic goes up with it, blocked.
Great hands there as he pokes it out.
Wes Owens.
Oh, Sisic was kind of complaining, wanting the foul. Their hands are still up.
Hamilton, there's a three. In rhythm,
there
and he knocks it down.
Rhythm. That's the three-pointer he needed. Sisic was giving him a lot of room, and Sisic still a little frustrated with that no call down low, as he didn't really show a lot of effort on that last defensive drive there, just letting Hamilton shoot.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot. I know he's a big guy, ankle braces, everything. Probably not the most mobile in the perimeter defensive scene, but can't leave Hamilton wide open. Hamilton's probably regarded as one of their better shooters on their team. He struggled a little bit, but you get him in a nice rhythm, knocks it down, nothing but net.
Yeah.
Now a 12-point game. Minooka's gonna probably need a miracle to come back in this game.
They're gonna need some Tracy McGrady action, 9 points in whatever it was, like 20 seconds or something like that. They're gonna need something special.
Saw Northern Iowa blow one a couple years ago in March Madness to Texas A&M.
I just saw that on TikTok. Alex Caruso.
So it's definitely not over, and we're at the Tosh.
Yeah, anything can happen.
Anything can happen at the Tosh. Charlie Specht told us to put it on a T-shirt. Still haven't.
Yeah, we gotta respect that, man. He's a Tosh veteran.
Very well known as one of the better Tosh announcers.
And even
last year,
even went a little viral on TikTok with
a little bit
with the York game winner from Braden Richardson. So another set of shoes to fill with Charlie Specht.
Which, saying that, York could play Conant again in the second round.
I'd love to see that.
York having to play Hinsdale South tonight at 8, and the game before that, Glenbar North versus Conant.
Yeah.
Conant can pull it off. We'll have a rematch. And if we get lucky enough to where York ends up winning again, we could get a Bolingbrook versus York rematch in the quarterfinals.
Did they set that up on purpose?
That's a great question. It seems like there's a lot of rematches that could occur for York.
Yeah. Yeah, Conant's got some good players. Camden Lathos, Yusuf, some ballers.
No, he's real good.
Yeah.
Real good players on that team.
So that'll be a nice little matchup. Of course, recent UPenn commit AJ Levine has been dominating. So he's a player to highlight in this Tosh tourney.
Oh, deep three again, but off the back of the rim. And like we're talking about, AJ Levine, we'll really get to see what him and York is made of tonight going against Hinsdale South. Very young team over there, but also a very talented team led by junior Jack Wegas.
Yeah.
Great,
glass cleaver, Hampton. Oh, let's see something special here. Oh, and the foul.
Can't get it to go, but Stephen Brown on the blocking foul.
Hampton showing he's been great from beyond the arc and scoring, and he shows that he's got some defense in his bag too.
I know he said that we've talked about earlier his vertical with the mid-range jumpers, but he shows it off there on the defensive side. That was absolutely beautiful.
However,
some may say majestic.
Yeah, I would say. However, it is a 12-point game. Not much that Minooka can do. That was pretty sweet, though. Oh, Lord.
First one short there for Jordan Freeman. Yeah, but I've also see this game's over, but for the following days, something to keep a lookout on is that foul trouble that Riverside Brookfield is really looked at. I mean, they've been in the bonus for 3 out of the 4 quarters here today.
Yep, number 5, 4 fouls. Sisic got 3 fouls. What's going on?
Foul number 5, Jeremiah McCoy, his first team sport. Riverside Brookfield basketball out of bounds.
And as the clock winds down here, number 1
Oh, ball passed in, almost stolen, and there's the foul called. That one on Jemai McCoy.
All right, Tej, with the clock winding down, what are your takeaways with this game, with the performance for both teams?
I think Riverside Brookfield looked very efficient on the offensive side of the ball. I think they need to clean up the foul trouble on the defensive side. But once again, you have 4 separate guys in the teens for points. That's something that a lot of teams don't have, that where they can spread the ball out. And I still think that if they really need to or really want to, they can get this feed Citrus the ball and he can go for 20 or 30. We saw it last year. And then as for Minooka, they really surprised me.
Yeah,
I did not see this game being close at first, but they really came out and shot the ball well. As there's another turnover there, but I would not be shocked if they make a little run in the consolation tournament.
They're definitely a sleeper team. While they don't have the greatest record, they showed a lot of heart today, a lot of hustle, and hustle and heart sets people apart. So while they did not come away with the victory, it was a very valiant effort from them, and Riverside Brookfield will advance after this W.
Yeah, 65-52, our final score. Minooka falls to Riverside Brookfield, and in our next matchup, we have the Lyons Township Lions and the St. Pat's Shamrocks.
No, the Shamrocks. That should be a good matchup. Players to highlight from the Lions team. Brady Chambers, Liam Taylor, Mike O'Reilly, all great players. You got anything on the Shamrocks, TJ?
1-3-1. They play the 1-3-1 defense. They're very well known for that. Partially due to a little someone named Adam Hardick.
I understand
but
that reference.
it's a very well-known defense. It's a great, very well-coached team, and I love St. Pat's coming to this tournament every year. They're always a team to watch out for. There's never really a down year for their program. So definitely will be a close game.
And hold on, pause for a minute. Look at all the pink on the footwear. As we mentioned earlier.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that 6 on this side? 7, 8 on the back side.
And Lions too. I see some pink. So this is a new movement that is spread throughout the high school league. A little bit of drama going on.
And I think we're going to get an interview with the coach of Riverside Brookfield in a second here. We're going to have Connor Choi do that. He's running over there right now. So we'll send it over his way. Well, he's setting it up. We're going to have Stefan Sisic. And, of course, Riverside Brookfield's head coach and Mike Ryan Gruber. But as for us, I'm Tia Sokaitis. Alongside me today has been Colin Cushing. Thank you so much for watching.
It's been a pleasure.
See you in the next game.
How do you feel you guys executed in this first game?
I thought when we got the ball in the middle of the floor and looked inside, outside from there, I thought good things happened against their zone. It's helpful when you got a big guy like this to clean up some of your mess. I'd like to clean up some of our turnovers, but I thought we did a pretty good job moving the basketball. I love our balance. I think we had 4 guys in double figures, so we were scoring from a variety of ways, and yeah.
Coming out of halftime, you guys are in a pretty tight matchup with Minooka. What did you tell your players that got them to pull away and get this nice victory on day one?
I think it was a matter of taking care of the basketball. We had 9 turnovers in the first half. I don't know how many we had in the second, but I thought we did a better job taking care of the basketball. Thought we had to get big man a little more involved, which we did, and keep attacking, stay in attack mode. And I thought we did a pretty good job on the defensive end. They had some real long possessions on. Minooka had some real long possessions that they scored some buckets on late, but in the shot clock. But I thought overall we did a really good job defensively.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Enjoy this one. Well, check. Can we see his face? He's kind of tall. Stefan, you obviously played a nice game, but it was a little bit of a slow start in the beginning. What did you do to make it? What adjustments did you make to finish strong and help your team get this victory?
I was moving around more. I was sealing my guy, trying to post up. Was driving more, taking more shots and stuff like that. Rebounding. I tried to do as much as I can because, the first half, morning game, people were sluggish, people just, didn't have enough energy. But at halftime, coach gave us a pep talk, as a team. We really brought out energy today, and that's why we won today.
And just what do you think you need to improve on going into this second round game to help your team move further into this tournament?
I'd say I've got to be more active, offensively.